Hi guys! Finally in time to read the fanfictions I didn't get to read yesterday. Yeah! The reason I didn't get to read them was because after I was done recording, my sister came in the room I don't think a minute after and said we were going to watch a family film with my whole family. And yeah, we had some family time, so that's why. But I will be making more videos today. So, let's begin. Study dates, fan request, Iida Tenya, ex-listener. Written by shy_shy 1077 on Notepad. Link in the description below. It wasn't the first time that Tenya and Wayne had a study date together. Although Wayne has never been good at studying, Tenya tried to help her get through it the best as he could. He knew she had a hard time focusing, but today was worse than the other study dates. He was patient with the hair-colored haired, but wasn't scared to push her back to her studies. When this is the, let me think, fourth time I had to ask you to focus on your studies. Iida sighed, looking up to meet Wayne's eye-colored eyes. I suppose we could take a break. We have been studying for a while, but only a short break. We have a test tomorrow, and I don't want to make sure you do your best. Thanks, Tenya. Wayne mumbled and set her face down into her arms. I'm just a little tired today, that's all. Tenya glanced back and forth from his studies to the tired girl next to him. You know, Wayne, if you're tired, you should make sure you go to bed earlier tonight to get a decent amount of sleep. Tenya announced, his arms making a chop motion in the air. It wouldn't be very responsible if I knew you weren't getting enough sleep and just keep that to myself, and Tenya exclaimed, until he was cut off by a giggle. Blue eyes met with eye-colored eyes and caused his face to slowly heat up. Tenya, you know you're very cute. You're very cute, right? Wayne inquired. In all honesty, it distracts me, she said slowly, lifting up her head off her arms. A small smile plastered on her face. Her smile grew wider as she noticed Tenya's face turned a lovely shade of red. Tenya covered his face with the back of his hand, looking anywhere but at the giggling girl. Tenya chuckled awkwardly underneath his breath before meeting the girl's gaze once more. Wayne, you flatter me. You really know how to make me blush. Tenya scooted closer to the hair-colored girl before bringing his lips to her forehead, the small gesture making both of their hearts race. Tenya, now I don't think I can focus. Wayne joked, while dramatically flopping into Tenya's side. Tenya chuckled and put his arms around the girl, pulling her into his side. He rested his head on top of hers. In all honesty, I don't think I will ever be able to focus neither. Tenya mumbled sweetly into her hair, holding her tightly. Wayne sighed in contentment, while burying her face into Iida's side. Wayne mumbled into Tenya's side. Tenya looked down at her in confusion. What was that? Did you say something? Tenya questioned, rubbing Wayne's back in comforting gesture. Wayne looked up and met Tenya's blue eyes again. I love you, Wayne announced shyly, before burying her face into Tenya's side to hide her embarrassment. Tenya's heart sped up dramatically at the girl's words. He was truly happy when he felt like he was going to burst. He couldn't feel happier at those words. He brought his hands to Wayne's side and gently pricked her off his side, but his action was answered by burying her face farther into his side, still clearly embarrassed by those words. Tenya brought his lips to the top of her head and smiled. You'd have to be embarrassed to love someone, Wayne. He started trying to make her feel better, especially if the person loved you back. Wine giggled and looked up to the boy, staring lovely down at her. She slowly reached her hand up and brought it to Tenya's red face. Tenya, in response, cupped her cheek in his hand and slowly leaned down. After a moment of hesitation from both of them, the lips met in a sweet kiss. After pulling away, the couple giggled, nose slightly touching, lips barely apart, feeling blissful, a single thought plastering their minds. I never want this moment to end. Did I even say the name of this fanfiction? Did I? Or did I not? If I didn't, it was 30 dates. And I don't know why, for the couple of days, maybe because I haven't been reading every single day anymore, because school, frick school. But I mess up on my words. It's like my tongue is trying to leave my mouth. So when I talk normal, it's okay if I talk with my voice without reading. But if I read, it's get like bleh, bleh. But thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!